in recent times, you have experienced a first kiss with somebody, or a first kiss with somebody in a very, very, very long time. Almost like kissing a new person, because you're kissing the upgraded version of them and they are kissing the upgraded version of you. However this resonates, you're wondering, what did they think of it? What did they feel? Because I feel that you had complete butterflies. You were a little bit, it was hard for you even at times to look at this person for too long, not because of not being attracted or uncomfortable. It's actually quite opposite than that. It was because you were so attracted to them, so comfortable, so taken away by their confidence, that it was hard for you to focus. This person, what I sense, is a very, not even demanding, but it's like their energy is assertive, but their presence is passionate. There is an unspoken thing about them, that they're strong as fuck and that they're a sweetheart. Until you mess with somebody they care about, or you press certain buttons. But if those things don't happen, you know that they are the sweetest individual. This energy also feels like you felt very protected by them, or that your connection together is protected, depending on if you're the masculine or feminine in this dynamic. Because you guys have to remember, I collectively channel for both. You have to understand what resonates for you. For some of you here, you could have been this very masculine source to individuals. Or for some of you here, the individual that was in this reading with you is the masculine. You have to, again, remember your spot. But going back to explaining what they felt of your first kiss together. They felt a surge of power like electricity. It does feel like butterflies. Very interesting energy. Let's see. Okay. It looks like whenever you went out with this person, there may have been a deep amount of chemistry. It could have been very organic. But it looks like after that kiss, you thought there would be more forward movement on their end. Like there would be more communication, or seeing each other sooner again before that last time you saw each other. Some of you may have haven't seen each other since this kiss. So that's a big reason why you're channeling. How did it feel for them? Well, before we even get into that, the most important thing for you to understand is, even though they had a great time with you, something in their own personal life is weighing heavy on them. And they definitely didn't want you to, number one, have to take on that energy. But two, make your time not have been eventful and comfortable and nice. So the part of the dynamic where you're at, they did not want to tell you what was going on, because it wouldn't have done anything productive. I see a person that they definitely are confident, but they're working on self-love still. They're definitely confident. They definitely do love themselves. But some people can see their strength at times than they can see in themselves. So they're starting to try and picture themselves in other people's eyes, to see that strength you see within them. them to not jump away from everything that makes them feel comfortable. I see that it's going in their mind. A big thing is for that separation is like whatever's going on in their own personal life. They feel that if you would know, you wouldn't even want to continue to pursue with them. Not that it's this big drastic thing that's a secret. It feels like very normal problems, or just dealing with trauma and etc., moving through cycles of life. Very normal, understandable situations. So when they went out with you, they had a great time. But they were fighting grief mindset throughout the thing because of the things they were preoccupied with thinking about. But the way they viewed your kiss, okay, they definitely understood that you have a past life connection. They felt something warm and comfortable and sweet is what I'm being told. They definitely wanted to admit to you more. And I could feel both of you could have wanted more. But again, while they were kissing you or etc., they were also still thinking about something else they had to do. Remember, my readings are here for you, not to you. This going into teaching you about what they truly were experiencing and feeling during your time of this intimate moment. To get a full understanding, it can't be just about what they felt about the exact kiss. They thought it was good. They definitely see you guys bring value and can bring more value to each other's life. But other things that were preoccupying their mind, as soon as you guys got in your own cars and left, became of utmost importance again. This individual also feels like they don't want to be trapped. Interesting. It's not that you give vibes of somebody who is like going to trap them or be clingy or anything like that. Actually, far from it. This person, the big thing they like about you is how much you understand and don't pressure them to talk. Like you get that. You understand that quality over quantity is of deep importance. When this person, every time they message you, every time you talk, every time you've seen each other, they fully meant and enjoyed seeing you. This person is not someone who will play. I see that when it comes to this, they don't play with people's hearts, but when it comes to this, they must have in recent times really like just gone out of a traumatic situation with the relationship, or they were in a relationship for a long time where they felt trapped, and they don't want anything serious. No matter what they feel for you, they are not ready for anything serious, and they see with you, it could turn into that. With that being said, are they going to be ghosting you and like just separating? No, that's not what I feel like before even getting the cards for that. I do sense they've just been taking time to figure out whatever they had to figure out. They were also in the mindset of, hey, if this person really does care about me, not like in an asshole way, but if they really do, at this point in our dynamic, we don't owe each other anything. We're not official. We're getting to know each other, or we're getting to know each other again. If they really care about me and me putting myself first, at this point in time, it makes sense for me to pull away. Now, if this was months down the line or years, etc., you are actually being in a physical or in a official is what I was trying to say, relationship, that would be a different story. More communication is absolutely imperative and expected for any healthy relationship. But right now, they're like, at this stage, I need to know this person respects my space. I need to know this person understands that I am not going anywhere, but I'm not going to lead them on either. And the only way I will end up going anywhere is if that line gets pushed. So they're conflicted, but I do see them balancing this, all right? Yeah. They want you to be at peace with fate. If they're going to message you, they're going to message you. If they're not, they're not. But understand that if they don't message you, or if the back and forth happens, there's nothing that you've done wrong. In fact, it's been very, very opposite. You've done a lot of things right. And with that being said, even though they know how you feel and yet you guys could go fast, they're not ready for a relationship. And they don't want to lead you on. But they do see your connection as something they could bookmark. And that's not putting you as second. It's not putting you as nothing or to the side. It's not that they want somebody else. They don't want to be with anybody. They've been putting themselves out there because that was the right thing for them to do. They're not closed off to love. They're not closed off to intimacy. But they're closed off to having to make official commitment. And I think by you respecting that space, you're kind of already proving to them that you're not somebody that needs to know right away that you're going to be with somebody. You're good with slow and steady wins the race. You are human and you have very understandable questions regarding why there's been that pullback since you guys had this great kiss, these great moments. But I do see for most of you that reach out. I do see with a lot of you, the only way that this dynamic will be something that will work out is if you both are on the same page. It's not changing what you want in a dynamic, but if everything I'm saying here is resonating, like you feel the same, like you see the potential of something together, but you need it to be more time, this connection can go somewhere. But if you feel like you have to change everything about yourself, you feel that you are deeply ready right now for commitment, this dynamic would not work out. You have to understand yourself. Neither option is wrong or right. It's about what is authentic to you. So know that in the biggest sense, for you two to actually have a stable, a possibility of a stable future together, you have to let each brick be laid down one by one. Organically, structured, but organically. Realizing you can't build a whole house in one day. You can't build a whole building, a whole subdivision, a whole complex, etc. in one day. You have to take it brick by brick, step by step. And just go from there. That's what I have for y'all today. If you are interested in a personal reading, go to offprintment.com. The link is in all of my social media platforms. That is the only way to receive a personal reading with yours truly. I will never reach out to you asking if you would like a reading. We're also going to promote Twitch. Over on Twitch at Uncle Bronze Official, I give away a tarot reading every single stream. All you must do to enter the giveaway is follow me on Twitch at Uncle Bronze Official and watch the active live stream to comment the keyword of the stream. The keyword is always going to be on the top right hand corner of my screen. You type that in the chat and it will automatically put you in the draw. A very imperative thing to do though is your inbox. It needs to be set to where people who are not your friends can message you. If you do not have it open as so, I will not be able to notify you if you won if you're no longer watching the reading or watching the Twitch stream. You come in, you chill, you vibe, and you gotta go do something. If you win, if you're not there for me to state it to you, and I can't inbox you, right? So, long story short, make sure you go into your settings and have your whispers open to receiving messages from people who aren't your friends. That's what I got for you today. And I'll see you when I see you. Let's go.